We're ready.
Council agenda, Township Parsippany-Troy Hills, regular Township Council meeting of August 19th, 2025. Introduction, posting of notice. Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided in accordance with the requirements of the Open Public Meetings Law by filing a notice in the office of the Township Clerk and by posting the meeting notice on the bulletin board at the Municipal Building on December 2nd, 2024, which remained posted since that date. A legal notice appeared in the Daily Record and a Newark Star Ledger on December 6th, 2024. May I please ask everyone to stand for the flag salute?
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call. Mr. Hernandez?
Here.
Mr. McGrath?
Here.
Mr. Musella?
Here.
Mr. Neglia?
Here.
Mr. Karifi?
Here.
Also in attendance are Mayor James Barbario, Business Administrator Jamie Cryan, Township Attorney Michael Lavery, Municipal Clerk Colette Madden, Council President. We have a quorum. Can we begin?
Yes, please.
Okay, upcoming meeting, September 9th, 25 at 7 p.m. is the agenda meeting, and then September 23rd at 7 p.m. is the regular meeting. Moving along to ordinances, second reading and public hearing. Ordinance 2025-13, an ordinance amending Chapter 405, Vehicles and Traffic, Section 35.B, handicap parking on streets for private residences of the Code of the Township, Parsippany-Troy Hills, Morris County, New Jersey. The notice for ordinance 2025-13 was published in the Daily Record, the official newspaper of the Township of Parsippany-Troy Hills on July 28, 2025, and introduced at the July 22nd, 2025 regular meeting. Motion to accept ordinance 2025, which is to be heard in its second and final reading.
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. Hernandez. Roll call, Mr. Hernandez?
Yes.
Mr. McGrath?
Yes.
Mr. Musella?
Yes.
Mr. Neglia?
Yes.
Mr. Karifi?
Yes.
Okay, so the floor is open to the public to speak on this ordinance only. You have 5 minutes to speak. Go ahead, Nick.
Nick Homiak, Lake Hiawatha. Just some questions. There's no streets mentioned here, and what brought this about? Is there an actual problem that they need to designate streets that are public streets for handicap parking spots?
Are those your only questions?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Nick.
Do we have
No.
an answer for that? or-
Yeah, I mean, this just sets up, there's a handicap parking spot in front of one residence on Lakeshore Drive. So there's a permit number, and I assume a handicap resident lives there and is in need of a handicap spot. So this just
Thank you.
addresses,
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, someone applied for it, and this is part of the process of applying for it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, please have a motion to close the public hearing.
Motion. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. Musella. Roll call. Mr. Hernandez?
Yes.
Mr. McGrath?
Yes.
Mr. Musella?
Yes.
Mr. Neglia? And Mr. Karifi?
Yes.
Whereas the above ordinance was read in title on second reading and the hearing held thereon, now therefore be it resolved that said ordinance be passed on final reading, that notice of final passage of said ordinance be published in a newspaper according to law. Motion to approve the resolution for above ordinance 2513.
Motion. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. McGrath. Roll call. Mr. Hernandez?
Yes.
Mr. McGrath?
Yes.
Mr. Musella?
Yes.
Mr. Neglia?
Yes.
Mr. Karifi?
Yes.
Ordinance 2025-14, an ordinance of the Township Council of the Township Parsippany-Troy Hills, County of Morris, State of New Jersey, amending and supplementing Chapter 430 titled Zoning to amend Section 430-141 titled Permitted Uses to update same. The notice for ordinance 2025-14 was published in the Daily Record, the official newspaper of the Township Parsippany-Troy Hills on July 28, 2025, and introduced at the July 22nd, 2025 regular meeting. Motion to accept ordinance 2025-14, which is to be heard in second and final reading.
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Ms. Hernandez. Roll call, Mr. Hernandez, Mr.
Yes.
McGrath,
Yes.
Mr. Musella, Mr. Neglia,
Yes.
Mr. Karifi.
Yes.
Public hearing, please have a motion to open the public hearing for ordinance 2025-14.
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Ms. Hernandez. Roll call, Mr. Hernandez,
Yes.
Mr. McGrath.
Yes.
Mr. Musella.
Yes.
Mr. Neglia.
Yes.
Mr. Karifi.
Yes.
The floor is open to the public on this ordinance only. You have 5 minutes to speak. Okay, seeing no one, can I have a motion to close the public hearing for ordinance 2025-14?
Motion. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. Musella. Roll call, Mr. Hernandez,
Yes.
Mr. McGrath.
Yes.
Mr. Musella.
Yes.
Mr. Neglia.
Yes.
Mr. Karifi.
Yes.
Motion passes. Whereas the above ordinance was read in title on second reading and hearing held thereon, now therefore be it resolved that this ordinance be passed on final reading and that notice of final passage of said ordinance be published in a newspaper according to law. May I please have a motion to approve the resolution for the above ordinance of 2025-14?
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. Hernandez. Roll call, Mr. Hernandez.
Yes.
Mr. McGrath?
Yes.
Mr. Musella?
Yes.
Mr. Neglia?
Yes.
Mr. Karifi?
Yes.
Motion passes. At this time, I'd like to entertain a motion to open the public session.
Motion. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. McGrath. Roll call. Mr. Hernandez?
Yes.
Mr. McGrath?
Yes.
Mr. Musella?
Yes.
Mr. Neglia?
Yes.
Mr. Karifi?
Yes.
Okay, so the motion passes. The floor is open to the public. You can speak on any matter you wish. You can just step up to the mic. Just sign the board before you speak and just state your name. Thank you.
Hello, Mayor Barbario and Town Council. My name is Camille Pesha. I live at 11 Murray Court in Parsippany, and I'm here on behalf of my community, or a portion of my community, with this petition that I'd like to read to you. This letter is from the residents of Murray Court, Gloucester Road, Reval Court, Halsey Road, and Elmwood Drive, all located in the Lake Parsippany neighborhood. And I have 4 pages of signed signatures on this petition. We are appealing to you to allow for a residential development on 7th Century as an alternate to the warehouse KRE, who's the owner of that property on 7th Century, otherwise plans to build. We had several meetings with KRE throughout 2024. They were very considerate, and they called us, the neighborhood people, to come to speak to this. And also in attendance was John Iacino. These meetings were regards their plan for our property, their property. Initially, they came to us with a warehouse plan, which we know they can build after the rezoning of 3, 5, and 7th Century. But after hearing our objections and ideas for the property, KRE finally agreed to pursue a townhome plan instead, and to submit that plan to you for inclusion in the township's next affordable housing plan. And I saw the video from June 25th on that meeting. We understand that KRE did submit a 57-unit townhome plan, and we were so disappointed and dismayed to learn that 7th Century Drive, Block 202, Lot 1.5, was not included in the township's recently adopted housing element and fair share plan. The neighborhood is adamant. My neighbors, these signatures that I got just in a few hours, they pull the paper out of our hands to sign it. They are so opposed to the warehouse that it is much more suitable and would be much better to have a nice, quiet 57 townhouse community by us. Now, my property to 7th Century Drive is only 27 feet. Can you imagine a warehouse on and I'm just one. There's a whole row of us. Can you imagine having one of those huge warehouses adjacent to our place? Can you imagine that? We understand that without residential zoning, KRE will move forward with their warehouse development. And they showed that to us. They were very open at our initial meeting with them in 2024. And we all stood up, and there was a lot of us at that meeting. And we said, no way. And then they came back, they heard what we wanted, and what they proposed was a beautiful, nice 57-site townhome plan. Fits beautifully. We do not want a warehouse. Please rezone 7th Century to allow residential homes, or please include it in the fair share plan. You have until August 31st to make any changes to the plan. And it was a very beautiful presentation that was provided. I saw the video, very comprehensive. You have until August 31st to make any changes. Please please, we all ask you, many of us in Lake Parsippany, to reconsider including our small little part into that plan, even for unmet needs. There's still room for us. There's still time. Now, when we came here and we were up against the overlay 8, we said to you, we don't want it. And you listened to us. And we understood what you were saying. But you voted for the overlay 8 because you needed to have those vacancies taken up by the owners. They needed to have some
You have
kind of...
30 seconds.
Excuse me?
You have 30 seconds.
Okay. So now we have KRE who is willing to put the townhomes up on their property. So we don't see why you can't do something for us. They want to put up townhomes. They were great neighbors. They are great neighbors. So please consider approving and adopting the 57 townhome community. It would fit in beautifully with that area. Right down the street, they're building the 200 unit and the fitness center, and right next to that, as close by, would be this. It seems like a perfect fit. Please reconsider.
Are you going to leave that, copy of that petition
Yes.
with the clerk?
Yes.
Can I ask you, Camille, how many signatures do you have on there? Would you
Well,
say?
this was just in a few hours, 53.
No.
They were
Close to 57.
57. We have,
Okay.
the people took it out of our hands.
Okay.
And it was done on the weekend when not everybody was home.
6 homes at least were on vacation. I went back twice. 2 different days.
Okay.
So can I leave the original or copy?
Hey, whatever you prefer. If you could just give it to the clerk, whichever one.
Leave the original with you.
Okay, so can I get that?
No, you know what? Why don't you leave the copy in case if you want to get more?
We
Keep
can
the original.
easily get more.
Yeah.
Keep the original.
Here, yeah, or, can I get a copy if that's okay?
Yeah, we'll take the
I
copy.
just did it,
Can I just, Council President,
Yes, go ahead.
I just did
can I
it.
respond? I'll just wait until,
Yeah, I can make a copy, that's no problem. Yeah, I can make a copy for you, you're very welcome.
okay, just, I want to make one thing clear. And if I'm wrong, Mike, if I'm wrong, correct me. But an application can still be put in.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it doesn't limit them. Just because they're not in the, housing element does not mean they can still apply for an application. It can still be approved. It's just when we go through the whole process of the affordable housing unit, the planner or redevelopment attorney, they study areas that are most complementary to it. Now, if we were to put something that's not complementary, then Fair Share Housing will come back and say, well, this here is not really complementary to the plan. But they can still build it, they can still get approved in the normal process, either planning or zoning board. That does not stop any future applicant to come forward. But they still got to meet the requirements. Any developer that comes here, they still have to meet the requirements of affordable housing. So if they were to build so many units, they would have to put 20% set aside.
And they did.
So,
Right, no, that's fine, but my
Yeah.
point is, even if they're not in that housing element of the affordable housing, that doesn't stop them. That does not preclude them from, putting an application in and being approved.
So
Yeah, we
through
can't-
the normal process?
Yeah, we can't, I'm sorry, we can't have back and forth, but so Mike, this date that she stated, this August 31st or something, what would that,
That's the file challenges to the housing plan.
just to the
Right.
housing plan? So
Right.
that would have no bearing, that date would have no bearing on,
No, unless they wanted to, again, as the mayor said, they could apply for this any day of the week. Come in and apply to the planning board and say, hey, we want to build,
it's 57 townhomes
57
instead.
townhomes instead of a warehouse.
KRE did submit into the plan, and
Yeah.
it was one of those that didn't get accepted.
Well, No, Council President?
Yes, go
I
ahead.
just,
I'm sorry.
because Camilla or
Yes.
Camille
Say, come here.
came to the planning board last night and explained this, and I think where maybe there's the misunderstanding is that it did not get picked for the fair share housing plan that has to be approved by
Yes.
August 31st. But that
Yes.
does not mean that they can't still go forward with an application
Right,
that may not be in that plan, but still can be done.
right. That doesn't mean it can't be done.
Okay.
Now, the only other thing that I was not sure about last night was the zoning in that area, because I just was not familiar. And Ms. Winter
And-
commented that they could add
Right.
I'm not sure about the zoning in that
Yeah,
area.
basically what
the
happens
housing
is-
element.
The applicant will put the plan in, and it gets reviewed by our planner. And that's how it pretty much works. So it gets approved, it gets reviewed by the planner. The planner comes back with recommendations at a planning board meeting, and if it's acceptable and they meet the requirements, then it moves forward. But not being in a housing element doesn't stop them.
Yeah, so we encourage them to submit a plan then for that.
I mean,
Yes.
how many neighborhoods ask for that?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, and we're begging for it.
Right.
Okay.
And I thank you,
Thank you. I won't talk anymore, Paul.
No, thank you. Right, we really appreciate that. Thank you.
Anthony Longo, Lake Parsippany. I just got a quick question, is that we live over by Bound Road, and a while back I had called the mayor's office, this is a while back, and I had called the town. On the intersection of Hamburg and Camden, when I called it in, they said, oh, we're gonna have somebody look at it. They put a cone on the spot, then they filled it up with gravel. They never came back. And I called the road department one other time. I told them nothing's done. The rain came, they kicked up the road, now there's big potholes there. And, you know, people are hitting it. I mean, Kingston Road is in bad shape. Bound Brook is in bad shape. I mean, once in a while, you guys should go take a look at those roads and just check for yourself. And by the way, I'd like to thank the Parsippany Police. They weren't hurt this past week when the incident happened on Kingston Road. They were doing their job. More power to them. Thank you.
Mayor, Council President, I'll get an update on that cone for the gentleman, and also find out where those two roads are on the list
Okay,
to get repaved.
thank you. Go ahead, Nick.
Dick Komiak, Lake Hiawatha. I was surprised at the last council meeting when I heard the mayor said he was going to have an event in the Liquid Church concerning pilot deals. The Liquid Church is one of these non-congregationalist. It's sort of like ambiguous, and there's usually principles of adherence when it comes to a church and political matters. The Catholic Church, for example, has very high standards for anyone to speak in their sanctum on any political issue. But I'm a little leery about the non-traditional congregationalist. But what I like to know is who's sponsoring or paying in any way for this event, and who is the Pacific congregation and their needs in this event. And on the website, there's nothing under meetings announced officially or community events. It's not cited. And is the mayor attending as a congregationalist, or he's a guest? And for the life of me, I do not understand how a pilot deal, we've been through this, we've had meetings, we had the auditorium packed. How does it going to a church of any denomination warrant a an event concerning tax deals for corporate developers. So I hope you can remember those.
I'm going to answer your question. First of all, it's not political. So you can take that notion out. It's not a political event. It's not political whatsoever. It has been postponed because of scheduling conflicts. There's no deals being made at the church. You keep saying deals. It's not deals. It's an educational.
Did I say deal? I said pilot deals.
Right, you said pilot deal, so it's not a deal. It's educational. That's what it is.
But
It will be, no, you got to speak. That's my turn. With regards to it. I know you want, yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I don't say nothing when you speak, so. And I respect that, but, when I speak, you always interrupt, so. So that being said, it's not political. It's educational. It's to educate the public, to inform the public on how pilot programs work. That's all it is. And it's not partisan, it's nonpartisan. So when we have the opportunity to reschedule it, we have to wait for one individual who'll be running it. That's we're gonna put a new date. So, and Liquid Church is not being paid whatsoever. They opened the doors for us.
In their community
And,
room.
huh?
Their community room, not
Yeah,
actually.
right, so a community room. And what's nice about it, it has all the social media platform that would be needed to live stream it, to put it out for the public, and to be transparent. That's why, we chose Liquid Church. That's all.
Anyone else? Okay, seeing no one, I'd like to entertain a motion to close the public meeting, please.
Motion. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. Musella. Roll call. Mr. Hernandez?
Yes.
Mr. McGrath?
Yes.
Mr. Musella?
Yes.
Mr. Neglia?
Yes.
And Mr. Karifi?
Yes.
Motion passes. Consent agenda. Be it resolved, all items listed with an asterisk are considered routine and non-controversial by the Township Council will be approved by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a council member so requests, in which case the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda. May I please have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. Musella. Roll call, Mr. Hernandez.
Yes.
Mr. McGrath, Mr.
Yes.
Musella, Mr. Neglia.
Yes.
Mr. Karifi.
I'm going to vote yes on all, but I'm going to abstain from number 6.
Abstain from number 6.
Yes.
Okay, so,
That's not the same. Is that one that we were talking about?
Yeah, that's, I have to abstain from that one.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
right. Never mind.
okay. Approval of minutes. May I please have a motion to approve the minutes above?
Motion. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. Musella. Roll call, Mr. Hernandez,
Yes.
Mr. McGrath,
Yes.
Mr. Musella.
Yes.
Mr. Neglia.
Yes.
Mr. Karifi.
Yes.
Motion passes. Presentations and reports. Mayor?
Pretty much, I just said most of my report. I really have nothing to report tonight. It's been slow, summertime, but I will say that, our summer concerts have been going pretty well. We had one last night, the Benjamins, they played, and it was actually one of our better concerts, I have to admit. So really, I just want to just tell everybody that the town's running efficiently, it's running great. I can't say, although I want to also give kudos to the DPW workers who've been out in the extreme heat over the past few months, actually the past month, and all the hard work that they do here in the township of Parsippany-Troy Hills. So that's pretty much it.
Thank you, Mayor. Business Administrator Klein?
Thank you. Thank you, Council President, Council Mayor. I just want to real quickly remind everybody that the third quarter property tax bill grace period is extended till August 29th, which is coming up. No interest if you get the payment in by August 29th. If it's after that, interest back to August 1st, which is the statutory requirement that the state puts forth. It's not our decision. That's all I have.
Thank you. Township Council?
I have nothing.
Okay, nothing? Good, good. Not good, but you know what I mean. Township Attorney?
No report this evening.
Okay, thank you, and I have no report. Moving along to ordinances, first reading. Ordinance 2025-16, an ordinance of the Township Council of the Township of Parsippany-Troy Hills adopting the 2 Sylvan Way redevelopment plan. Be it resolved that the above ordinance be introduced and read by title and passed on first reading at a meeting of the Township Council of the Township of Parsippany-Troy Hills on August 19, 2025, and that said ordinance be further considered for second reading and final passage on a meeting to be held on September 23rd, 2025, at 7 p.m. prevailing time or as soon thereafter as the matter may be reached at the municipal building in said township, at which time all persons interested shall be given an opportunity to be heard concerning said ordinance. Be it further resolved that the clerk be authorized and directed to advertise said ordinance with the notice of introduction thereof being published in the official newspaper according to law. May I please have a motion to approve the above resolution?
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Ms. Hernandez. Roll call, Ms. Hernandez?
Yes.
Mr. McGrath?
Yes.
Mr. Musella?
Yes.
Mr. Neglia?
Yes.
Mr. Karifi?
Yes.
Motion passes. Ordinance 2025-17, ordinance of the Township Council of the Township of Parsippany-Troy Hills in the County of Morris, New Jersey, amending ordinance 2025-11, authorizing the acquisition of purchase of properties located in the township through the Township Open Space Recreation, Floodplain Protection, and Farmland and Historic Preservation Program. Be it resolved that the above ordinance be introduced, read by title, and passed on first reading at a meeting at the Township Council of the Township of Parsippany-Troy Hills held on August 19, 2025, and that said ordinance be further considered for a second reading and final passage in a meeting to be held on September 19, 2025, at 7 p.m. prevailing time, or soon thereafter as the matter may be reached at the municipal building in said township, at which time all persons interested shall be given an opportunity to be heard concerning said ordinance. Be it further resolved that the clerk be authorized and directed to advertise said ordinance on notice of introduction, with a notice of introduction thereof being published in the official newspaper according to law. Motion to approve the above resolution, please.
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Ms. Hernandez. Roll call, Mr. Hernandez.
Yes.
Mr. McGrath.
Yes.
Mr. Musella.
Yes.
Mr. Neglia.
Yes.
Mr. Karifi.
Yes.
Motion passes. Ordinance 2025-18, ordinance of the Township Council of the Township of Parsippany-Troy Hills adopting the redevelopment plan for Block 392, lots 1.01, 1.02, 1.03, 1.04, and 1.05, Township of Parsippany-Troy Hills, Morris County, New Jersey. Be it resolved that the above ordinance be introduced, read by title, and passed on first reading at a meeting of the Township Council of the Township of Parsippany-Troy Hills held on August 19, 2025, and that said ordinance be further considered for second reading and final passage at a meeting to be held on September 23, 2025, at 7 p.m. prevailing time as soon thereafter as the matter may be reached at the municipal building in said township, at which time all persons interested shall be given an opportunity to be heard concerning said ordinance. Be it further resolved that the clerk be authorized and directed to advertise said ordinance with a notice of introduction thereof being published in the official newspaper according to law. Motion to approve the above resolution?
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Ms. Hernandez. Roll call, Ms. Hernandez.
Yes.
Mr. McGrath. Mr.
Yes.
Musella.
Yes.
Mr. Neglia.
Yes.
Mr. Karifi.
Yes.
Motion passes. Moving along to the approval of payroll and bills list, CFO Angelica Sabatini recommends authorization for payment. Number one, authorizes payment of the August 15, 2025 regular miscellaneous payroll estimated at $1,650,000. And number two, payment of bills from voucher list of 8/19/2025, which is $1,188,451.05. Motion to approve the authorization for payment.
Motion. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. Musella. Roll call. Ms. Hernandez.
Yes.
Mr. McGrath?
Yes.
Mr. Musella?
Yes.
Mr. Neglia?
Yes.
Mr. Karifi?
Yes.
Motion passes. May I please have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Motion. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Neglia, seconded by Mr. Musella. Roll call. Ms. Hernandez?
Yes.
Mr. McGrath?
Yes.
Mr. Musella?
Yes.
Mr. Neglia?
Yes.
And Mr. Karifi?
Yes.
We're adjourned. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you.
Vote on motions, by the way. Oh, you guys better speak up. I'm tired.